Alright guys, so this is the first brand new lawn tool that I have ever bought in my life. Out of all the lawn mowers I've had, weed eaters, this and that I've had over the years and ones that I've made videos on, I've never actually gone out and bought anything brand new. It's always something that I've gotten used. Now that said, I picked this thing up and I was originally looking at the Toro electric one, the one that you plug in and it's got the vacuum feature with it. And that's the main purpose I was looking for one of these. I did look around on Craigslist a little bit. I was not able to find anything with the vacuum feature. Very unfortunate that I couldn't, because I would have loved to buy something used that, you know, already had all the attachments, but it seems like for some reason, people when they buy blowers, they seem to throw away the collection bag and the attachment that converts it into a vacuum that you can vacuum up and mulch leaves with. I don't know why, but it's something that really seems to be pretty common. So over this Toro one, I ended up going to Home Depot because I had a gift card that I had to use. Didn't have anything else that I needed to buy from Home Depot, and I know I needed a blower, so I went looking at them. And I eventually just set my sights on this one. I did look at some of the Eco ones that they had. This one was 150 bucks. They had an Eco one for 150 as well, but it did not have the vacuum feature with it, unfortunately. The next model up that was the same style did have the vacuum feature, but it was like 50 or 75 bucks more. I forget how much it was, but it was a pretty significant difference. Now this Toro one, I saw a bunch of good positive reviews on it. Some of the reviews on their site were saying that the vacuum feature doesn't work as good as it could, and it's apparently pretty awkward to use. Now I did look into that quite a bit. I did see a couple videos here on YouTube of people who had this blower and they seemed to use it perfectly fine in the video. They did not complain about any sort of thing being awkward, and none of them, absolutely none of them, complained about how well it could vacuum up leaves. Now the thing with vacuuming leaves up, typically you don't want to vacuum up wet leaves, or just leaves that have been sitting there for months and months on end. You want to vacuum them up when they're loose and when they're dry. So there is a right way to vacuum up leaves, believe it or not. And as you guys can see, Harley's sitting over there in a chair. But anyway, she's probably going to fuck off here pretty quick. She doesn't really like a lot of noise and big things moving around. So here's the blower. It's they call it a commercial grade blower. I don't know what they're using to differentiate between a regular, Ryobi blower and this one. I honestly don't know what the difference is between the two. But they do say that it does have a full crankshaft engine. That is literally what they say. Provides easier starting, longer life, reliable performance. Now, even though they consider this a commercial grade blower, you're not really, as far as the warranty is concerned, allowed to use it in a commercial manner. So they say it's a commercial grade blower, but as far as the warranty is concerned, you can't use it as a commercial purpose. It's got a metal mulching blade, which is also very nice. As you guys can see, it's got its own separate blade. I'll show you guys when I pull this thing out of the box. And then we got 3 machines in one: blower, mulcher, and vacuum, which it's doing the vacuuming and the mulching pretty much at the same time. So I don't know if I would consider that 2 different machines or not, but it is what it is. One of the main pluses about this, it's got a 4-year warranty. So anything goes wrong with it in 4 years of my ownership, it goes wrong, and I am keeping the receipt for it. I don't know if I even need the receipt or not. There might be some registration stuff in there, but I have no idea. So that's really nice that it's got that. It also comes with a little bottle of ethanol shield 2-stroke oil. So that's nice. I've never used that stuff before, but I would like to use it. So let's see if there's anything else in the box that needs to be read. I can read you guys the specifications. So there's the specifications. 150 miles per hour airspeed, about 460 CFM, two-stroke, and it weighs about 9.5 pounds dry. So it's got almost 500 CFM of air volume that it pushes, which is really nice. The electric one had 250, if I remember right, maybe 300, I can't remember offhand. But this one got definitely more than enough power. And that's one of the things that people were saying online was just as an actual leaf blower or dirt blower, it's got a hell of a lot of power for what it is. So let's go ahead and open the box up. Now I can show you guys what all it comes with. So we've got the manual, a couple screws, and the bottle of ethanol shield. You guys can see that. Piece of cardboard. Here is the vacuuming attachment piece. Set that right there. The cat's really looking at this stuff. Here is the part of the vacuum tube that actually goes on the side of the blower. Yep, there she goes. And then there's the smaller piece. This thing's got a lot of different pieces with it. And now we have the leaf bag itself. Throw that aside. And we have our blower. So overall, this thing looks to be in really nice condition. I mean, it's brand new. Couldn't expect anything else. Go ahead and make sure the air filter is installed, and it is. Just a basic foam air filter, nothing special there. You always want to check and make sure the manufacturer installed this stuff, because sometimes they kind of forget to do it. It has happened before. So it's got starting instructions right on the air hat. Here's the fuel tank, pretty decent sized. I mean, for a blower anyways. And it also has the fuel grade that you're supposed to use with it. And here we have the front of the unit. That's your exhaust right here, your blower tube. Actually feels pretty lightweight, not too bad. It even has locks it at full power only, unfortunately, but it's got a throttle lock, so that's nice. And then your off switch as well to kill it when you're done. Spark plug and spark plug wire. Here's your carburetor. You know, nothing special there. I don't know if that's a, can't tell. Looks like a Zama carb, but I'm not sure that that's what they're using. There you guys go. There's the choke and run lever. Everything seems to be put together really nicely. So we'll just go ahead and pull it a couple times. It's definitely got compression, so that's nice as well. So let's go ahead and put it together somewhat. Put the blower tube together first. It just goes on like that. And then it's actually got a square peg and a dowel side. It just goes in like that and goes very nicely into place. Now it does not include the little diffuser thing at the end that a lot of other blowers come with that kind of it kind of centers the air, which those are kind of nice when you're trying to, you know, blow something very finely, I guess you could say, and not just hit something with a huge massive volume of air. So they don't include one of those, unfortunately, but you know, hopefully this will be good enough. I believe this thing also requires a mix of 50-1. Yep, 50-1. So a little 2.6 ounce bottle, standard size. Mix that with 1 gallon of gas and there you go. Let's go ahead and throw some gas in this thing and see how she runs. Alright guys, I just got to throw some gas into her. Some friggin' California gas cans. This isn't the new stuff they gave me. Stuff I already had on hand. Got a little bit left, but I'm gonna go through this whole can before I, refill it. So, full choke. This thing is badass. It's got a hell of a lot of power. As soon as I get some more leaves, I'll test out the vacuum feature, but there isn't really much to do with that right now. And I'm definitely happy with this thing. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Rate, comment, subscribe. You all stay classy.